Good morning, John Hartley. I did a little trade with a good friend of mine up in sunny Manitoba. Most of y'all know him as Mike GPO. And this here came from Canada. Mike's got it taped up there pretty good, so I'm gonna have a nice sip off of my second cup of coffee for today. I was too lazy to go out to the post office before I finished my first cup of coffee. But Mike, I replaced a early commemorative coin. You'll see it when Mike gets his package from me. If y'all aren't a member of Mike's channel, it's Mike GPO, and Mike's a coin collector, and he loves silver. And he expressed interest in the coin that I got a nicer example. So he expressed interest in the one, and we made a trade. So let's see what this says here. Hey John, about time you and I did a little trade, my friend. My bad though, I should have sent you one of these dollars a long time ago. I've decided that I'm going to continue with Ian's tradition of giving you a Scottish shilling to all I trade with. So to you, my good friend, I give the first of many I hope to give away. P.S. There are not brand new shiny ones our dear departed friend used to give out, but a shilling just the same. Well, take care. Come join us on Tuesday if you can. Your friend in sunny Manitoba, Mike. I can't read early this morning either. All right. I'm going to cover up that other one with my thumb while I cut out this Scottish shilling. Shilling looks very nice, Mike. Y'all, Ian was a friend of ours and a friend of many of y'all. And we used to have Tuesday night chats off of Facebook. And it'd be a couple of us from America, a couple of us from Canada, and one of us from Scotland. And Ian passed away. And the one on the right is the Scottish shilling that Ian gave me. And they are both beautiful. I think it's very appropriate, Mike. I love it. And I'm glad you sent me this, because see, this one I put it in my background, but I don't have a Scottish shilling for my album, and I've been contemplating buying one so that I could put this shilling next to its English counterpart with King George on it as well. I have a King George English shilling in my album, so this is perfect. This will go in my album right next to the English shilling. Y'all, for those of you that don't know, King George did this I guess I don't know all the facts, but to create unity between Scotland and England. Put a reverse on the back of each one with the English reverse, and this one with the Scottish reverse. So very nice coin, Mike. Thank you very much. And this is a coin that I had a few weeks ago. I was looking up. I've never had one of these, and I couldn't find a nice example, so I put off on buying it. If I'd have bought it, you'd have seen it here on this channel. So I'm thrilled with this, and it's a beauty. Let's start off with the Queen. Nice luster. Elizabeth II. Dia Gratia Regina. Queen by the grace of God. And this is the death totem. Oh, and that reverse is even better. I love that. Mike, I really was. I was looking for one of these. I do not have a death totem. I've got a couple of the silver dollars with the canoe reverse, but this one was missing from my collection. So you picked out two coins that I was actually wanting, and I don't know, maybe you read my mind. I've seen you have abilities above others in many areas, so maybe you can read minds too. This is great. I love it. I love those young portraits of Elizabeth too, with the ribbon flying off her hair. A lot of people look at the Queen nowadays and say she's an old, well, she is an old woman, but both her and Vicky in their younger days, I wouldn't have thrown them out of bed for eating Oreos. I can say stuff like that because I'm not a subject of the Queen. But I say it in jest and with all due respect. Man, I like that coin. Well, Mike, this is going straight into my albums, because they're alphabetical. So the Canadian Death Totem dollar will be in the first album, and the Scottish shilling will be under Great Britain, which is in the second album. So maybe I should have labeled them United Kingdom, but I don't know the difference. I know the difference between London and United Kingdom. London's a country, Scotland's a country, and all the rest of them united together are the United Kingdom. Great Britain, I guess, are all the islands together. So that's appropriate, because like, if I get a coin from India that's under British rule, I put it under I for India. So I'm rambling, y'all. I've done that before, and I do it even more when Maxwell and I are still on our second cup of coffee. Where you at, Maxwell? Maxwell's over there in his chair. He has his own chair. All right, y'all, if you would, please, somebody keeps asking me about the subscribe nickel on the lower right hand side of my screen as to what it is. who designed the nickel? Felix Schlag, is that right? Well, the design that you see is a coin that was produced privately. I don't know what year, in the 90s, I guess, around then. And that design was the original reverse that the designer of the Jefferson nickel presented. And they asked him to redesign it. Maybe they thought it was a little bit too artistic or what have you. I love it. That's why it's my avatar. So it's an unused reverse of the Jefferson nickel that was presented by the designer of the Jefferson nickel to whatever committee, and they asked him to change it. And they changed it. He changed it to the reverse you see today of Monticello. So that's what that is. So if you would please click on that subscribe nickel in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. I am at 766 subscribers. One of these days I'll make it to 1,000. And as far as my coins go now, I have 4,984, including these two from my buddy Mike. So I have a Vatican City coin on the way, and I am still looking at that United Kingdom, Great Britain, English coin that I have my eye on. It's got 2 more days left on the eBay bid. And until then, I'm not 1042 for the day, but I'm 1042 for this video. See y'all later.